Hey guys, the One King Sam here, and today I'm going to show you the Better World Generations mod. So the first thing that you'll want to do when installing the Better World Generations mod is download Minecraft Forge, which would bring up this mods list on your home page. And then you download the Better Worlds Generation mod and put it in the mods folder in your .minecraft folder, and it'll appear right here. And that's how you get it. To start off using the mod, you'll come into a Create New World slot, and first of all, right here, you'll see Better World Generations 4. That's what I named this world. That's what the BWG4 stands for. Okay, now in More World Options, come over here. World Type Default, that's just your regular default world type. Super Flat, regular. Large Biomes, regular. And then the Better World Generations 4 mod. If you have this world type selected, you just click Customize, and you can choose any of the following settings. The Better Default Generator adds new biomes into the mod. You can choose which biomes appear, which biomes disappear. There's a lot of new biomes that you can find in this mod, especially in the Better Default Generator. So you can just choose which ones that you want. You can click Enable or Disable. Say you don't want jungles, but you do want this. You don't want pines, or how about you don't want grasslands? You don't want a snow taiga, no mushroom islands, and no oceans. Now you could click Done. You could choose the size. Do you want it to be a default, or do you want large biomes, just like the regular options that you have? Copy generator settings to clipboard just means that you could easily get back to the settings. After this is all done, I'll show you all the stuff that you can get in each type of generator. So the next generator is Beta. This just makes everything spawn like Beta. You could choose the biomes to be Beta biomes, so just your regular biomes that you had back in Beta 1.8, or you can choose all of the biomes. This will include the jungle biome. I'll show you more about Beta later. If you choose Alpha, it'll spawn your world like Alpha. If you choose Infinite Development, it'll spawn your world like InfDev, way back before Alpha. You could also toggle Snow World or not Snow World, because that's how they had it. They didn't have regular snow biomes themselves back then. InDev, which stands for In Development, which came even before InfDev. You could choose the type to be inland or floating. The inland is just your regular InDev Minecraft. The floating would be like the sky dimension that Notch said he was going to make before Jeb took over, and they never made it, and they used the end instead. Anyway, floating stuff. You could choose how you want the theme to be. The theme could be normal, hell, which would basically spawn like the nether, paradise, that sounds nice, the woods, not surprised, snow, that's just your regular snow biome, and that's about it. You could also choose survival island, simple survival island. You want it to be normal or paradise. If you choose this generator, it'll just spawn a survival island with oceans. Now a different thing here is the survival skyland. It's like survival island, but it's got snow and jungle, and it spawns it in the sky, and if you fall, it's like a huge skyblock. You just die. Speaking of skyblock, here's skyblock. You could just spawn it as classic, extended, and that's it. And it'll just spawn it like a regular skyblock survival. Now here's the sky dimension I was talking about. If you choose sky dimension, you can spawn it with beta biomes or regular biomes, and it'll just spawn you in the sky. Right now I spawned the world in Better Default, so this right here is the Snow Hills biome. It's like the Extreme Hills, except it's all covered in snow. If you choose Better Default, there are a few extra biomes that they added, like the Savanna, the Rainforest, the Pines, Swampland. Here's some pictures that they had on the Minecraft forum page. minecraftforum.net/152-070-207-world-generation-4-v107/. Link will be in the description. Also, if you're in this world type, melons are just a little bit more common for you to find. If you choose your world to spawn beta, like I just did, then it'll spawn your world just like it would back in beta. Probably beta 1.7, but I'm not sure. So, structures like this, you're going to find again. This is also one of those extra biomes I told you about. This is the Snow Pines biome. Oh look, a melon, just like I said. Die, chicken, die. Die, stupid chicken. Another thing is if you choose beta, you'll actually be able to use beta seeds. My favorite beta seed was 101, 10101. And the world will generate just as if you typed it in back in beta 1.7. If you spawned in alpha world, you'll spawn in just like you would in alpha. The trees are all spread apart in the forests. There's little beaches everywhere. Grasslands with no tall grass, as you can tell. I don't see any birch trees anywhere. And this right here is InfDev spawning. This is how trees spawn. This is how trees looked back in InfDev. Whoa, that was laggy. This is how worlds would generate. Grasslands with no tall grass, trees spread much more apart. I was actually playing on InfDev just a few days ago, and I had a few little games I was playing with Flint and Steel. And I'll show that picture right now. All it took was one use of the Flint and Steel, and bada bing, that entire forest burnt down. Anyway, this is how it would all generate if you were actually playing in InfDev. But now you can do that in version 1.5.2 with this mod. Now for InDev, in this mod, I just chose Floating Paradise. And I spawned on this giant wooden block. I don't know what the deal of that was, but either way, this is one floating paradise right here. You can make a lot of arrows with this much gravel. Unless you do this. I love doing that. Whee! I skipped the survival island, the survival skyland, and the skyblock, because I'm guessing that you know what those things look like. But this right here is the sky dimension. There are floating islands, just like Simon and Lewis found in the Yogscast, Pig Island. There are some dark areas. Well, that was lag. There are some dark areas for some mobs to spawn in. There's water that flows all the way down to the void, and oh look, there's some redstone. This mod doesn't affect the version whatsoever, so you can still see some bats from 1.4 flying around. But this, oh wow, I missed that. This right here is the sky dimension. Oh jeez, I'm getting so many lag spikes with this mod. So that's basically all this mod has to offer, but just to make stuff easier for you, I'll read off some of the frequently asked questions. Do the old seeds in the beta generator work? Yes, just like I had already showed you. Do I need to have the client version installed if I want to join a server with it? No, you don't. Is there a bucket version available? This mod works with MCPC. Does this mod add any new blocks and items? No, it does not. Does the old clay generation mean that it's rare again? No, it actually means that it'll just spawn in a nicer fashion. You might have been able to see that in one point of this video. I was going through a desert and I saw some clay. Where can I find emeralds on the better default world generation? You can find emeralds in forests and snow biomes. Where can I find emeralds on beta, the sky dimension, alpha, InfDev, or InDev? Emeralds can be found in dungeon chests. I find a lot of sandy rivers and gravel beaches. Is that a bug? No, it's just a feature to add more realism to the generation again. Because that's, how it was in beta and alpha and stuff like that. Can I include this in my mod pack? Yes, as long as you don't make any money from it though. Where do you find carrots and potatoes if you don't have any villages? Dungeon chests. So yeah, that's basically all this mod has to offer. Link will be in the description. You will need Minecraft Forge though, so if you don't know how to download that, you can find it somewhere on YouTube. So that was that, and this is this. I'm the One King Sam, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.